वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारम् प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम् वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम् ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः 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 Upanishad mantra complete grammatical analysis which we are doing. Do you remember what was the last word in the mantra, second mantra? Otherwise, we can have just a quick recap of what we have seen. Second mantra we are seeing, and I have made some corrections. I made some corrections also.
I think we have done till Diraha.
Okay. We'll just go through quickly. Do you see the word file?
Yeah,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Yeah. Sandeep part we did. I think up to Diraha, yes, I think so. श्रोत्रस्य श्रोत्रं मनसो मनो यत् वाचो वाचं सब प्राणस्य प्राणः चक्षुषः चक्षुः अतिमुच्य धीराः प्रेत्यास्मालोकादमृताः भवन्ति. So all the sandhi we hope we remember. Bonuswarah shiksha adguraha jalam jashonte typo jalam jashonte Ashicha Adgunaha, Bo Bhagavago Purvasya Yoshi, Lopaha Shakulyasya, Visarjaniyasyastaha, Stohostonastuhu, Pupoka Pocha, all those things we have seen. So Padani, Anvayaha in the same order. In the same order as Padani, I have taken the 22 words in the mantra. Some of the words already occurred, and some corrections also I have made. I'll tell you what it is. Yata Shrotrasya Shrotram Manasaha Manaha Vachaha Vacham. Vacham is there in the mantra that we have to take it as Vak. Vak.
Chandasa.
Sorry?
It is Chandasam.
Chandasam, yeah, because it is Vidya Bhakti here that we have to say Vachoha Vakiti. Saha Pranasya Pranaha Chakshushaha Chakshu. Dhiraha Atimuchya Asmat Lokat Pretya Amritaha Bhavanti. That is the Anvaya. And Bhashyam also I have given what Bhashyakara said. All this we have seen. The Shotrasya. Shotra is Shotrasya Shashti Ekavachanam Shotra Shabda. So like the Palasya, start missing the sound. By that, Shashti Bhakti Nas is replaced by Sya. Dhatu is Shu Dhatu. Yes, this is where this is one correction I made. I will show the first mantra after this. Second mantra. Shru Shavane. This is Nili Bhadigana. But this Dhatu will take Shnu Pratyaya. Shraha Shrucha by that. Supra. How do you decline this Dhatu in Naklakara?
Shrunoti.
Shrinoti, not Shunoti.
Okay.
Kriv plus tip, right?
Yeah.
So what happens is first conjugation this dhatu, but this dhatu will get the adesha. This dhatu is shru adesha. I'm sorry, the original dhatu is shru, not original dhatu is shru. So shru dhatu, shru will be replaced by shru. Shru. Shrubaha shrucha, and also it will take shnu ganavikrana pratyaya. First conjugation, Ganavikrana is Kartari Sarvadhatake Shap, but this is an exception. Shru Dhatu will take Shnu, and also the Dhatu also will be replaced by Shri. That's why we have Shrinoti. Please see the sutra here. Kartari Sarvadhatake Shap, that we know, we have seen many places, right?
Yes.
This is Utsarga. When Sarvadhataka Pratyaya follows, Kartari is important. Dhatoho Paraha Shap Bhavati. This is Utsarga. Bhava Karmanoha Yak will come. Bhave Prayoha and Karmani Prayoha. Now here we have first conjugation. Shap will not come. It is Shnu. Shapaha Apavadaha. And Shruvaha Shrucha. He says. Shruvaha is in the place of Shru. Shru will be the Adesha. Kartari Sarvadhatuke. And Shap will not come. Shnu will come. And also Shru will be replaced by Shru. It's a special thing you can note. Therefore, Latlakara Rupam, not Shrunoti, it is Shrinoti. So, two things happens here. Shri and not Shap, it will be Shnu. Plus tip. Then we know. Shri plus Nu. Angakarya not possible, therefore it is Shrinu. Shrinu plus tip. Shrinu plus tip. What happens? Then Shri. Nu will be Guna. By what sutram?
Sarvadhatuka Ardhadhatukayoho.
Yes. Sarvadhatuka, Adadhatuka Yoho, 784. No will be replaced. O will be replaced by no. And also Nattam happens because Shakara and R. Nattam by the Sutra,
Rashabhyam Nonas Samanapade.
no Naha Samana Pade. Therefore, Srinoti, Srinutaha, Srinvanti, Bhadrangarne Vishrinuyama. There are also Luttakara. Shri, Nu, Srinuyama Deva. Right? That is the specialty about this dhatu. Now, this dhatu, I think if you see the document I have sent, the first mantra, I have sent the document.
Yes.
Sarva dhatu bhyaha, stan or something I would have given. I changed it. That is specifically this Unadi Sutra is there for Shru. So I changed it. Please check. You can check the Unadi also, the website. Specifically, this is there. That's why I changed it. 4.169. Panchapada Unadi. It is 4. Only 5 padas will be there. Unadi. Or direct I can type the number. Oh, yeah, yes. U, ya, ma, shru, Vasidhyastran. Rotram, the word is there. So I don't know what I typed in the previous document. Maybe Shtran, I think. Sarvadhatu Shtan.
Yes.
That is not correct. We can take this. Okay, Shrotram. So therefore this is fine. Shrotram. And in the book, physical book, he has given Vyutpatti also very clear. Shruyate anena iti Shrotram karna Vyutpatti. That by which is heard. So Shruyate anena iti Shrotram karna Vyutpatti. Karanam va. Here. So this is the right one. Please correct it. I'll send this document after the class.
Yes.
With one correction. The same Shrotra, the word occurs in the first mantra also. There also I have changed it. We can mark the change. This is number 1. Shru plus Tran. Tran is what pratyaya?
Sarvadhatubhyah Shtran Unadi Pratyaya.
That's okay. That not required. That I can remove that, I said.
Okay.
Now here I am saying Shru plus Tran. Tran what pratyaya Tran is? Kidrishaha pratyaya Tran.
Ardhadhatuka.
It is Unadi pratyaya. All Unadis are Krit pratyaya only. What else? Dhatoho paraha pratyaya bhavati. Dhatoho paraha, what pratyaya will come? Dhatoho paraha, either ting pratyaya. Yadi ting pratyaya bhavati, targi kriyapadam prapnoti. Atava, it has to be Krit pratyaya. Or other pratyayas are also there. I mean, other pratyayas which are not Krit, like what? Other pratyayas which are not Krit. Can you name any pratyayas which are not Krit? All those things we have seen now. Anyway, we'll be seeing again later in Pravesh, but name any pratyaya. You can, in fact, you can tell so many pratyayas which are not Krit.
Sananta San.
Unadi. Not Unadi. Unadis are Krit pratyayas. I'm asking name some pratyaya which is not Krit.
Sananta Yananta was.
All San pratyaya, not Sananta. San pratyaya, Yan pratyaya. That is Yak, for example. Yak is the Krit or not? Yak. Sarvadhatake, Bhava Karmano, Sarvadhatake. Is it a Krit or not? See, it is simple. You have to see the Dhatoho Adhikara. 3191. You see, right? Third chapter, first section, 91st Sutra, Dhatoho. Under Dhatoho, we have 3193, Kridating. What is Kridating? That which is not a thing will be Krit. right? This is for the pratyas which are in the adhikara dhatoho 3191, not for the sutras before that, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Therefore, the pratyas which are there before dhatoho adhikara, before 3191, all those pratyas has to be
Krut pratyaya.
akrit, before I'm saying, not after.
Okay.
Therefore, starting from 311 onwards, the pratyas, whatever comes, they are all akrit, not krit pratyaya. Like sun, sananta degenerative. And we have namada pratyaya, kech, keng, kep, kesh. What about nich? Nich is krit or not? Not a krit. Nich is not a krit.
Krit, because
It is akrit, right? Not a krit pratyaya. In fact, the word akrit is used in one sutra. You know where it is? For akrit, you know this karmani prayaha. Give an example. For example, chi dhatu. What is the karmani form of chi dhatu? Lattakara, prathama purusha, ekavachanam.
Chiyate.
How do you get chiyate? Chi plus te. Bhava karmanoho sarvadhatuke yak bhavati. Yak is krit or akrit?
Akrit.
Akrit. Akrit sarvadhatuka yoho. Sutram is there. By that chi becomes chiyate. The pratyaya must be akrit and also asarvadhatuka pratyaya. Yakaradi asarvadhatuka pratyaye pare. Please see that the sutra is akrit asarvadhatuka yoho dirgaha. That's the sutra which is in 7.4 section 7.425. Just where the word akrit yakare. When the pratyaya yakaradi pratyaya which is not a krit and also not a sarvadhatuka. So akrit yakare sarvadhatuka yakare cha nit pratyaya. Parataha ajantasya angasya dirgaha bhavati. Example, chiya the ling lakara. Chiyate given. Che chiyate is, what is che chiyate? Yanganta, which we saw recently in other class, right? Yanganta, che chiyate, repeatedly, visham, kriyas samabhihare, yang. Okay, anyway, the point here is akrit is used. So please remember, this is important thing. All these things you must be knowing. Which is not a krit. So the pratyas which are given before sarvadat, dhatoha adhikara, they are akrit. So under dhatoha adhikara 3191 only, the pratyas which are not a thing will enjoy the sanya krit. Therefore, shap, shnu, all the ganavikana pratyas, nich pratyas, sya. When do we use sya? Sya pratyaya.
Future tense.
Future tense, right? Like if we take bu dhatu, for example, bu plus t. What is the future tense? What is the form? What is the next step?
Bhavishyati.
become bho and then bhava.
No, what is it? What happens? What is the next step? Bu plus step.
It's Ganavikarna.
It's not gonna vikarana, it is vikarana pratyaya. Because sya is the pratyaya comes for all the dhatus, not gana vikarana. Right? What type of pratyaya sya is?
Ardhadhatu.
It is adhu dhatu. Pratyayas added to dhatu can be classified as sarvadhatukam and adhu dhatukam. Okay, only those pratyayas can be added. This is sya is adhu dhatuka. Is it a krit or not?
Akrit.
It is not because yeah is mentioned in the sutra 3132. 31. Syatasi 33. Sya, Tasi, R, Lutoho, which is 3133. Before 3180, 91, Dhatoho. Therefore, these are, this pratyaya is Krit pratyaya, not a Krit pratyaya. And this is Ardhatuka pratyaya and Valadi, therefore Ittagama will come, Shatvam happens, right? Adesha pratyayoho. Then Ishya being Ardhatuka pratyaya, not a Kit or Git or Git, therefore Bu will undergo Angakarya, Bo. Then Ayadi Sandhi,
Ayadi
therefore
Sandhi.
Bhavishyati. That's how you get Bhavishyati, right?
Hmm.
If it is Chi Dhatu, then
Sya. Sya.
tell me if it is a Chi Dhatu.
Chi
Okay,
Shyati.
Bu Dhatu taking Ittagama because Bu Dhatu is Set Dhatu. We have seen Ittagama. Bu Dhatu is Set. Yes or no? Bu
Yes.
Dhatu is Set. Right?
Hmm.
If Bu Dhatu is Set, we'll do Chi Dhatu, come back to Chi Dhatu. If Bu Dhatu is Set, then what about Bu plus Ta Pratyaya? We are going somewhere, it's okay. It's a recall because all this we have seen. Bu plus Ta, what is the form?
Bhuta.
Why not Bhavita? Should it take Ittagama, right? Because Bu Dhatu, Set Dhatu, Ta Pratyaya is Ardhatuka Valadi.
Ishta pratyaya nalla it something
Ishta Pratyaya, therefore.
take it
So there's a rule. Uganta Dhatu, when followed by Kit Pratyaya, then Ittagama is negated. It will be a need. Therefore, that we get Bhuta, not Bhavita. Bhudhatu plus Ta Pratyaya Bhutaha. This is Bhutakala, Bhutavan, Bhutavat, right? Not Bhavita. That is Bhavishyati. Understand?
Yes.
There's another Sutram is there. That is Uganta Dhatu when followed by Kit Pratyaya. It's not required, but you want, you can check the Sutra also. That is Shri Yukaha. Shri Yukaha. Ugantasya 7172. Shri Yukaha Kiti. When Sutram is there. Okay. Yeah. Shri Yukaha 7211. Shri Dhatu iti etesya Ugantam chak. Then what is here? Ugantanam uk. Shri plus uk. Uganta Dhatu when followed by Kit Pratyaya. Then Ittagamaha na bhavati. Even though Dhatu is said, Ittagama will not come. I think we have seen this some context. Ittagama. Uttakaram we have seen long back. Okay, difficult to remember. If you remember, fine. Otherwise, we'll see. Now, I asked what is the chi? Now, both chi, litlakara. Chi plus
Chi.
sya plus t.
Sya plus
Chi dhatu set or unit.
Need.
Anit Pradha.
Chi dhatu, you have to check it must be anit. Okay, anit
Yes.
dhatu. How do you know dhatu is anit or set? You have to see the dhatu kosha, that's fine. Dhatu pata, dhatu kosha. But otherwise also, dhatu pata, you can, if you see, you'll be able to find out. So, you have to check the chi. This is the dhatu, ching dhatu. Nakara is italatta. Because it is in it, therefore it is ubhayapadi. Right?
Yes.
It dhatu, ubhayapadi. Tatra vipraya kriya pale, apne pada pratyaya, paragami kriya pale, parasme pada pratyaya, therefore ubhayapadi. And it is, how many vowels are there? Ekash. And the swara of the dhatu, if it is anudata, then the dhatu is anit. Please note, chakara plus e. The e, which is the swara, if it is the ikara, so the E, the swara, the vowel, swarasya swaraha, the swara of the vowel, if it is anudata, dhatu is anit. So this dhatu is, if you see the dhatu pata, swara must be anudata. Therefore, it is anit dhatu. Understand? If the swara of the ipta letter is anudata, then the dhatu is, will take atmanepada pratyaya. Please
Atmanepade.
take. That is anudatet. Don't confuse with these two. The dhatu may have a, the dhatu must have one vowel. Bhu dhatu, at minimum one vowel. There are anekash dhatus. Anekash dhatus are also there. Okay. Minimum one vowel must be there. So, and the swara of that vowel, if it is anudata, then dhatu is anit. And if the swara of the packing letter, like we have the dhatu, for example, vadi. Vadi is E. E is, ikara is it letter. And the swara of that ikara is, if it is anudata, then the dhatu is atmanepadi. And here vadi dhatu, idit dhatu, therefore num also will come and the pratyaya will be te, because dhatu is atmanepadi dhatu. Because swara of the E, content of vadi is vad. And num comes because dhatu is idit dhatu. Dhatu, swara of the vowel of the dhatu, that A is there. That is not anudata. Therefore, the dhatu is said. I think the dhatu must be said. Vadishyati is there. And swara of the ita letter, that E, that vowel, anunasika ach. If it is anudata, then the dhatu is atmanepadi. Right? Then recollect. We have seen this, but further we will see. Context will come. In Tinganta and Kridantas, you will see elaborately. But this, some idea can have. I think I taught you Dhatu Pata, how to check whether the Dhatu is set or anit or wait, Atmanepadaya or Parasapati. Now, Chi plus Ya plus T, Dhatu is anit, therefore no Ittahama. But it calls Angakarya. Chi will become Che. Therefore, we have Shaktam also will happen because Sakara preceded by A is in. Cheshyati, Cheshyataha, Cheshyanti. Right? Anyway, this is just an example to show you the Krit and Akrit. So, Tran Pratyaya is Unadi Pratyaya. Unadi Pratyaya comes after Dhatoho Adhikara, 3191. Coming back here. We have the Sutra Unadayaha Bagulam. It is mentioned in three sections. Unadayaha Bagulam. The Unadis are covered. 331. Unadayaha. Unadi Pata. Unadi Sutras. Therefore, all Unadi Pratyayas are Krit Pratyaya. No doubt. That is why you get a Pradipadikam. Pradipadikam by what Sutra? Kritadita Samasascha
Samasas.
Pradipadikam. Main Sutra is not that. That is Atikesha Sutra. Main Sutra is Arthavat Adhatu
Dhatuhu
Pratyaya Pratipadikam. And Pratipadika Sanya is extended to Kridantas, Taditantas, Samasa, and Samasantas also by 246. Therefore, this is a Kridanta. Tran, Nakara is Alantyamit. Tra is the content. Tra is Sarodhatukam or Radhadhatukam.
is Artha.
Same thing with the previous one also, previous document of whatever Stran is there. I must have asked, what is that pratyaya? Sarvadhatuka, Radhadhatuka? Any doubt, huh? What is that?
Adhyadhatuka.
It is Adhadhatuka. It is not a thing. It is not a shit. Thing shit, Sarvadhatukam. It is neither thing nor shit. Therefore, what pratyaya is this? Adhadhatuka pratyaya. Right? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
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 And can it cause Angakarya?
No angakari.
Why not Angakarya? It is not a kit. It is not a git. It is not a git. When the pratyaya is sarvadhatuka adhatuka pratyaya, when it is git, git or git, then only Angakarya negated. By what sutra? By what sutra? Huh?
Sankit pratye pare.
No, no, no.
Listening.
Niti cha, the sutra. First chapter, 115. Iko guna vriddhi na bhavati. It's called ik lakshana guna vriddhi. Igantasya, angasya, guna vriddhi adesha, not igantasya, ik letter. That's wherever guna vriddhi is mentioned, that will happen for the ik letter. That is it's a paribhasha sutra. Ikaha sthane gunaha adesha vriddhi. Wherever guna is mentioned, if sthani is not mentioned, not clear, then we have to apply this paribhasha. Not in ad gunaha. Ad gunaha also, gunaha, the word is there. But there's the sthani is, that the sthani is what? Pura paryoho. That you cannot apply. Because the sthani is very clear in that, right? Yes or no? Ad gunaha. Avarnath, achi pare. Achi means we have to understand it is not entire ach, it is ik.
Asavarna.
Then asavarna. Therefore, pura paryoho, that is 6194 sutram is a pura paryoho. Therefore, sthani is clear. Where sthani is not mentioned there, we have to take the sthani to be ik letter. Whether it is iganta or rasvaika also, lagu upada, it says puganta lagu upadasya. Now, the next sutra says, that is fifth sutra, niti cha, na coming as anuvrti. Okay, it's not shown here. Na coming as anuvrti. When the pratyaya is kit, niti is what vibhakti? Saptami. So saptami means that follows it dhatu. That is pratyaya. The pratyaya is kit or git or git, then iko guna vriddhi na bhavati. That is the sutra by which Angakarya is negated. But here, the pratyaya is adhadhatuka pratyaya, which is neither kit nor git nor git. Therefore, Angakarya is not negated. Therefore, U, which is the ik letter. So, ik lakshana guna vriddhi. By that paribhasha, igantasya, you have to write the vritti like that. Igantasya, angasya, sarvadhatuka adhadhatuka yoho iti sutrena gunadeshaha bhavati. Therefore, you get shro. Shro plus tra, shrotra, shrotra iti pratipadikam siddhyati. Then shrotra can be declined, shrotra plus su, like pala plus su. We know what will happen. Ato shrotram, shrotre, shrotrani iti rupam. Shashti bhakti shrotrasya. And this current pratyaya is added in the sense of karna. Therefore, shruyate anana iti shrotram. That by which is heard. Sounds are heard. What is that? Shabdaha shruyante. Shrotram, you can write Shruti also, why not? Shruti also. Shrutihi. I mean, there are synonyms. Karanam Shrutihi. Shrutihi means not Shastra. Here also is Shruti only. Shruyate iti Shrutihi. That is Shruyate iti Shrutihi. That is that which is heard. That is Karma Vitpatti. That is different. That is Shruti, the word is different. Shru plus Tin Pratyaya. Shruti alone
Yeah.
Okay, another small thing I'll tell you. Ru plus tin pratyaya, which is a strilinga pratyaya, krit pratyaya. And this pratyaya can be, see, if you add, then this is a kit pratyaya. Therefore, Angakarya, can it happen? Yes or no? Adadatuka, kit pratyaya. Angakarya is
No, no.
negated. It will not
Negated.
happen. Therefore, you get Shruti. Now, what is the Shruti? The Shruti, the word which is derived by adding tin pratyaya to the dhatu, what we get to the, what does it mean? We can explain this in many ways. If it is karma vitpatti, then we can say ruyate iti ruyate. Ruyate iti tihi. Or shruyate anena iti tihi. That is karma vitpatti. Shruyate viti shruti karma vitpatti. That which is heard, what is heard? Shruyate rishibihi, if you say. Iti, that which is heard by the rishi is Shutihi, that is Shastram. Shruyate anena iti, that by which if something is heard, then referring to Karana, the means. Then comes Rotram or Karanam, that meaning is possible. So here I have taken the Shutihi, I just added in of Karana Vitpat. Follow, right?
Yes.
Vashimandal, we say this, how this Vitpatti comes. So now this is one thing, one correction here. Pratyaya, I change it. Same thing for Shotram. Shotrasya Shotram. Shotra plus Su. What will happen to this Pratyaya, Su Pratyaya? This not 2 only. One only. Not karma, we can't. That which is the ear of the ears. Ear of the ear. So Shotra. This is Adanta Anga. Therefore, Ato Am will apply. Pavadatu. Ato is Apavadatu. The more Napumsaka to look, right? Apavada it is. The more Napumsaka to look, you remember. We have seen all those things.
Yes.
Apavada it is. Then Ami Puraha will apply. Ato Guna also possible, but Ami Puraha. Ato Guna is 6197. Ami Puraha 6107. Parasutra. Therefore, Vipati Jede Paramkaryam. Parasutra is stronger. Apply that. Rotram. Vipatti already we have seen. Shruyate. Karna Vipatti. That is proper. Then Manasaha. I think there is no connection, correction here. These are already we have seen. Manas Shabda, Sakaranta Shabda. Manasaha Shashti, Manas plus Nas, Manasas, Padanta Sakara, Rum, Repa, all those things we know. Dhatu is Mandatu, which is in the Devadigana, Man, Jnane. How the word Manas is derived. This is Sarvadhatabhyaha Asun. I think this is what the original, this is correct. Asun, what type of pratyaya is Asun? You should get a property of the pratyaya. Number one, it is Unadi pratyaya. Number two, first of all, it is a pratyaya or not? Yes. Dhatoho paraha. Bhavati pratyaya. And it is Unadi pratyaya. It is Ardha Dhatuka pratyaya, not Sardhatuka, right? Tingshit Sardhatuka. It's a Krit pratyaya, of course. All Unadis are Krit. Ardha Dhatuka pratyaya is Valadi? No. Therefore, no Itakama possible. All the properties you should be able to see. Therefore, what happens? Nothing happens. Angakarya possible? Yes, provided Anga fulfills the conditions. Anga must have Iganta or penultimate Lagu Upada. Not there. Therefore, just to join. Manas Asun Nakara Halantimetu Upadeshe Ajanasika It. Therefore, Manas. This also you can take it as Karana. Manyate Buddhyate. Manaha is Karanam, Antakaranam, right? That's why we say Antakaranam. Instrument. Manyate buddhyate, that by which buddhyate is known is called manaha, chittam, hridayam. All those are synonyms. Hridayam also the word is used. Not hridayam is meaning antakadam. Atra karane asun. In the sense of karana, karna vitpatti, asun pratyaya is added to the dhatu. Then manaha, pratama bhakti ekavacham, that is simple, we know. Manas plus su, sumo napumsaka taluk bhavati. Then manas, then mana, sakara, ru, all those things we know. Same thing. Yat shabdalani we have seen. Yat plus su.
Who's more?
This is Unadi Sutra. How it is derived yat shabda. By the Unadi Sutra, Ejidatoho dit pratyam, the adi pratyaya, and that is considered to be dit. Pitta samatya te lopaha will happen. Therefore, what is the te letter here? Achontyadi T.
Adshuvil.
Aj is the T letter. That becomes lopaha, then ad content. You add, you get yad. Yadakaranta shabda. So we can decline. Yad plus su becomes lopaha, napumsakalinge. Therefore, you get yad. Jalan dashonte or chattom vavasane. Fine. Vachaha. Vachaha chakaranta shabda, Strilinga it is. Simple shabda. Kashti bhakti, vach plus gas, vachaha. Then here also I've added something. It's bhakti shabdan, charagati. Taragati. Vache, paribhashane, which conjugation? Second conjugation. Second conjugation is simple only, it's not difficult. Vach plus, suppose, if you do tinganta, shap will come and shap will become,
Goes.
goes away. Look bhavati. Therefore, vach plus tip only. And then, because angakarya, tip is saradhataka pratyaya. Yes, angakarya, but here it is not, there is no idanta or rasvaikupada. Angakarya not possible. Therefore, what is the next step? To sandhikarya. What is sandhi? Possible here. What is sandhi? Just chavarga letter followed by takara, which is a jal.
Choho.
Chogo kuhu.
So, but
Therefore, bhakti means speaks. Bhakti, simple. Bhakti, bhaktaha, pachanti, combination like that. So this is a samprasarana dhatu. How do you know samprasarana dhatu? Vachisvapi ajadinam, iti 6115 and 6116 use some of the samprasarana dhatus listed there. Now, Vach dhatu, we get the word vak. How do you get this? Viprataya. Viprataya is saradhatukam or adhadhatukam.
Adhyata.
It is adhadhatuka prataya. What is the content of the prataya?
Nothing will be shown.
Nothing.
Zero.
Zero suffix it is. Akara is it. Then akara is rashakadaditya it. Then V also veke apruktasya aprukta. V akara also lopaha bhavati. E is also it. Upadeshya ajanasika it. And akara alone we left out. That also is it letter. So both the zero suffix. So, but this suffix will change the dhatu into pratipadikam. But pratipadikam will enjoy, even though it's a dhatu, even the pratipadikam, it will enjoy the status of
Padasang.
dhatu. Dhatuttamna jagati, right? Vivantaha, vijantaha, dhatuttamna jahati. It will not give up the dhatu sanya. Why that is required? You will see that in some place, certain rules are applicable. Like Hmm?
It is a padam also, no ji?
How can be padam unless you add ting pratyaya or supratayas?
Oh, okay. Only when soup and thing
Sup
added.
and thing is padam, right? How can be padam?
Okay, ji.
So this is dhatu tam jagati example gir dhatu. That context we saw gir plus kip. Gir plus kip.
Gear will.
So kip pratyaya. Kip pratyaya zero suffix goes away. Then you have
Gear.
gir. Now gir is pratipadika. But because it is given dhatu tam jagati. Repanda dhatu vatulapan ruvaho padayaha
दीर्घः
girgaha ikaha. Therefore it becomes gi. Like that. No, this first you have gir only you have. When you decline the shabda, then gir plus su pratyaya when you had. Su pratyaya su goes away, therefore you will have only gir. Now gir is dhatuttamna jagati. Therefore here we can apply repanda dhatu iruvahu padayaha dirgaha ikaha. By that gi becomes gi, gir, padanta repa becomes gi. Therefore you get gi. Right? You get like that. Right. So dhatuttam najagati, therefore that property we have seen that paribhasha is used many places. So vach plus quip, fine. Then, but here there is the Unadi Sutra 258, 2.58. That quip vachi is a dirgaha also, and this is a samprasarana dhatu. Therefore, it is supposed to undergo samprasaranam. Samprasaranam, then vakara will be replaced by
Ukara.
ukara. As we have seen in the case of vach plus karmani of vach will be yak plus te is yate, and this is yak, right? Kit pratyaya. Yak plus te. Then kit pratyaya follows, what will happen to vach? Vach will undergo samprasaranam. Therefore, you get uchyate, right? So like that here also vach shall become uch, but doesn't happen because there is a dirgaha asamprasaranam cha. Dirga will happen, but Samprasaranam will not happen. Samprasaranam happens by what sutra? Vachisvapiya jadinam iti. That is negated. Therefore, Samprasaranam will not happen, but Dirga will happen. What will undergo Dirga? Dirga, when the word is used, it is applicable only for the vowels alone. Therefore, where is the vowel here? Va, a is there. That will become va. This is also by Paribhasha Sutra, which we have seen. Achascha. Wherever the Ashtadhyayi, Rasva, Dirga, Uta is mentioned there, you need to understand that will happen in the place of vowels. Therefore, Achaha Sthane. You cannot apply Alontesya Paribhasha. Hope you remember Alontesya, Anekachit Sarvasya, Gicha, Adehe Parasya, the Paribhashas we have seen long back. Alontesya, generally what we apply Alontesya, that is, this is a sthani, therefore antyasya sthane adeshaha. But you cannot apply like that here. Antyasya sthane means antya letter is consonant. How the chakara will become dirgha? Meaningless. That's why there we apply this paribhasha. Then say achascha. So a becomes dirgha vach. Now this is a Tirpatit samasascha pratipadikam. Bhakti speaks. Shabdan uchareti. Yaya. By what? By what the person speaks, utters words is called. Vach will become vak. Vach plus su. Su goes away. Vach. Choko kuhu. Therefore vak. Vak vacho vachaha. Vacham vacho vachaha. Declension. Uchyate anaya iti. Karana vitpatti. That by which is spoken. Uchyate iti vak also is possible. Why not? Hmm? But here it is Kannada we have to take. What is said is also watch only. Okay. This I think here there is no correction. Only thing I think I added this one. Hmm. Then ha is aviya, those we have seen. And vacham, the word is there, which we have to understand as vachoha, vachoha vak or vachoha vachaha. Either 1-3 or 1-1, whatever it is. So vacham should be connected to vachaha. This is chandasam. Same thing. Vacham now it is derived. Vachaha both I have given here. Vach plus sam, vacham, vach plus jas, vachaha. Simple. Then saha shabda we know. This is a sarvanama shabda. From tat shabda you derive that. Chedadinamaha. Then we have Chedadinamaha. Hope you remember. Chedadinam akaraha adesha bhavati. Therefore dakara replaced by akara. Then a plus a become ato gune, not savana dirgha sandhi. Then tadoho sa saha. Sav anantiyoho. When supratya follows, for tat shabda,
Replaced by
anantya
Sakara.
sakara will be, yes. So then anantiyoho. Takara will be the adesha. Anantya, that is takara, the dakara not at the end will get the adesha sakara. Therefore, we get saha. And how this word is derived, same by the same Munari Sutra, 129. There we have tani. The pratyaya is same adipratya. Titva samatya te lopaha. And goes away. Therefore, takara plus tad. Already we have seen that. Then who is also chadigane patitaha. Abhiyam it is Swaradini patam abhiyam. Pranaha. Okay, here only some correction is made. Pranaha, if you see the previous document what I sent, I took it as Nijanta, but here not required. I know that. Pranaha also, let us see. Pranasya Shashti Bhakti. Prana plus yes. Tanga sing a song by that. Sya, therefore Pranasya. Now, Praniti iti Pranaha. You can take it as just Kartari. Praniti. What is the dhatu here? Pra plus Andhatu. Andhatu is second conjugation. Andhatu is second conjugation. Please can check the website. Praniti, the word prana has got a dhatu, andhatu. Ana pranane adadigana. So the form will be aniti, anitaha, ananti, anishi, anitaha, anita. So pra upasarga, so praniti. Pra upasarga, nattam also will happen. That is by a special sutra. Anitehe, I think we saw that. Anitehe by that. The last class I think I gave that also. Anitehe by that sutra. Pra purvaka. For this dhatu. Repayuktat upasargat parasya and pranane dhatoho nakarasya nattam bhavati. All those things I have mentioned here. So now praniti iti pranaha kartari vyutpatti. That which breathes is called prana. Kartari vyutpatti. Prapurvakat. Prapasarga. Andhatoho. Ach pratyaya is the sense of kartari. Praniti iti pranaha. Yojagitva. We get pra plus an plus ach. Kartari, when we say ach pratyaya, how ach pratyaya comes by the sutra 3.1.134. This also we saw long back. Nandi Grahi Pachadibhyaha. Three groups are given. Nandi is one gana. Nandyadigana, Gragyadigana, and Pachadigana. The words in this gana will take these pratyas respectively. Lu, then Vini, Achaha. The Pachadigana dhatus will take Ach pratyaya in the sense of Kartari. So ach pratyaya is added to the dhatu. Ach pratyaya being sarvada, adha dhatuka, you have to check angakarya possible or not. Not possible. Therefore, just add. You get the word pran plus ach, prana, and nattam happens by the sutra 8419. Anityehe, you get prana. Tattati samasascha pratipadikam. So praniti, jivati, bagukalam, ik pranaha, jivaha ityartaha. The pranaha is jivat. That is one way of deriving. The old document, I think I've taken as Nijanta, not required. It's a mistake. That's correction I made. Then praniti you can take that by which a jiva lives. That's also possible. Why not? Therefore, the word prana can mean jiva, praninaha, pranaha, jivaha, or that by which a being lives. That is also called pranaha. Then karana vitpatti. So karana vitpatti, you can take ghai pratyaya directly. We can have. I think here only I made a niche or something. Not required. Rani is you can directly name. So it is okay. I think here Rani.
Nai is added.
Huh?
In that document also, Gai Pratyaya is added by Halascha.
Yeah, Alascha, but it's not Prani. Make correction. I think so. I made corrections. Just a minute. Then, yeah, Alascha Sutra, if you see the Alascha Sutra, it takes Gai Pratyaya 33121. Alascha Pavada to Ga. Pumsi Sanyayam Karana Adhikarana Yoscha Sarvanuvartate Alanta Dhatoho. Alanta Dhatoho Karana Adhikarayoho Gai Pratyaha Bhavati. So therefore here we can take, I think this is the correction I made, but correction is not seen, maybe some mistake here. So here we can take pra plus dhatu is an. Pra plus an becomes pran. So pran plus gai. By Alascha Sutra, this is Alascha, so it says al and alanta dhatu. Therefore, the previous sutra, okay. I think the previous document you would have seen prani, right? Yes or no? Just see.
Kartare, Karana Vrtati, no?
Karana Vitpatti. Is the Gai Pratyaya added to the word prani?
Yes.
SG, SG.
That is wrong because Alascha Sutra says that Gai Pratyaya added to Alanta.
Okay.
So Alanta Dhatoho. Then how can we add Gai?
Ikaranta.
Therefore, which will not come there. It's a mistake. So it's a which will not come. It's a mistake. Therefore, it is just pra plus an here as we derive pra plus pra purvaka andatoho. That is pran, right? Pra purvaka andatu pran. Natam also. That can take directly here. I made correction, but maybe somewhere I mistake. Okay. So pran plus gai. Therefore, where is the question of negativity? Not required. Pran plus gai, then directly get prana. Content of gai is a. Angakarya not possible. Therefore, prana can get this in sense of karana or adhikarana. Karana vitpatti you can take. Therefore, praniti yebihi iti pranaha. Ebihi, by which a jiva, praniti, jivati is called pranaha. Sharirastha pancha pranaha. This is given very clearly. That is why I took this karane. That Bhashyam also, Bhashyakara mentions pancha pranaha iti. So please note this correction. It's not prani. It's not nijanta dhatu. It is alanta dhatu because alascha, so the sutra is applied for alanta. Okay. So this correction. This was the correction. Okay. Then, so this is the pancha pranaha. So this I think I have to make the correction in the first document. So we'll make it. Then praiti. Praiti already we have seen. Prapurvaka indatu. So latlakara rupam praiti. Indatu we know. Second conjugation. Eti. How do you decline indatu latlakara? In plus Tiprataya. Ganavikarana will come and go away. Therefore, Anga is E, followed by Sardhataka Pitrataya. Therefore, E will become Ye, Eti. Pratham Purusha Ekavachana, Eti. If it is Ta, just nothing happens. Itaha, Anti, just the ends and the well, Yanti.
Yan.
Eti, Itaha, Yanti. So, Prapurvaka Indatu. Now, the word Praiti. Pra plus in. A plus E, what's supposed to happen? A plus E will be,
Guna.
but
Ye.
Guna will not happen. We have an Apavada is a Yeti, Yedati, Utsu. Vriddhi will happen. In fact, Guna is also negated by the Sutra. Guna will happen. Yeah, Guna will happen, but Guna is negated by this Vriddhi. But, this Pra plus. Okay, I'll give the example. Pra plus Iti. What's supposed to happen? Pra plus, not
Eti.
Iti, Eti, Kshamita.
Preti.
Pra plus Eti. Pra plus Eti.
Praiti.
This is Pra plus Eti is supposed to be Preti, not Preti. Supposed to be. Preti, A plus E. This is by Yengi Pararupam. Yengi Pararupam, when Ejanta Dhatu follows the Avarnanta Upasarga, then Yengi Pararupam, I think this example we have seen. Pra plus Ejati. Ejati, this is the example given. But if the Dhatu is in Dhatu, then Ejanta in Dhatu form comes, then we cannot apply Pararupa. We have to, Pararupa is Apavada to Vriddhi. Here we cannot apply Pararupa. Therefore, back to Vriddhi Sandhi, therefore, Praiti. That is how it is. We have the word Praiti. Sandhi, the Sandhi we must be remembering. This 6-1 section. It's important how these sutras are connected there. We have the sutra Vriddhi Rechi, and for which the Apavada is Yengi Pararupam, and Apavada to Yengi Pararupam again is Vriddhi.
Yeti Utsu.
Utsu, that is the sutra. This is how sutras are connected. Be remembering, otherwise you can see later. You have time to go through. Whenever we get time, we discuss. Vriddhi Rechi is there. Apavada to Vriddhi Rechi is Yengi Pararupam. When Avarnanta Dhatu is followed by Yengadi. Yeng. Beginning letter is Yeng letter. A or O. Then Pararupa will come. But apavada is eti. In dhatu, whose form will be eti. Gatlakara prathama purusha eti. Itaha yanti. Yeshi itaha. Then yemi also. Eti, yemi, yeshi. And in the other lakaras also we have the word in form of indhatu, beginning with eng letter. Then eti editi utsu, by that vriddhi will happen. The fourth pavada to yengi paradupam, back to vriddhi. Now here it's there, pra plus prapurvaka indhatoho latlakara prathama purusha rupam praiti. Gacchati ityartaha. That's what I've written. In plus latlakara rupam eti. Pra plus eti praiti. Gacchati goes. That's the meaning. Then ishitam, ishdatu. Dhatu is already we have seen the first document itself. Dhatu is dhatu. Ishita plus Ishita, Srilinga. Sami Purvaha Ishitam. This is derived from the dhatu issue. Ichayam. Tadadigana.
Kshamyatamji, this is the first document only, no? We are seeing.
Oh, sorry. Amitama.
Because for the second one, not yet given. The PDF is not given.
Only
Sorry. Preeti is first document. Kshamita. First document I will show you some correction what I made. This prana is okay. We were seeing prana. Suddenly I went to Preeti. I kept all the document open. The check condition. Sorry. Pranasya pranaha we are seeing, right? So pranasya pranaha. This is the one. Here also have to make this correction. This second mantra. Okay, I made a prana correction in the first document. It's okay. I will make it here. Pran plus gai. By mistake, I show the first document. And here also. The pranaha was what we saw first. Then chakshush dhatu. Sorry, chakshusha the padam. Chakshusha chakshuhu. Chakshus. Shashti Bhakti Ekavachanam. Chakshushaha. This also we have seen. So chakshus. This is us is a pratyaya. Therefore, padant sakara is pratyaya sakara. Therefore, it becomes undergoes a shatvam, becomes buddhanya. Pratipadikam is chakshush. Sakarantaha napumsakaringa. Chashti ekavachanam will be chakshus. I take care because this is shattam happens with tripadi. It comes later. Don't take it as a chakshush when you do the derivation. Because finally only shattam happens. It's in tripadi. Therefore, we have to take it as chakshus. Pratyaya is in fact us pratyaya. So it's sakara, it is. So when you do shashti ekavachanam, that time you have to do adesha pratyayaho, then you get chakshushaha. Now how it is derived from dhatu, chakshin dhatu. Chakshin is to speak, yattaya vachi. Usi pratyaya is unadi pratyaya, which we have seen. All this we have already done. Chakshehe, chicha, usi. Content is us. Therefore, add you get chakshus. Padant, this is pratyaya sakara. Therefore, chakshush becomes not padanta sakara. This is therefore chakshush. Yeah.
Adesha by that.
Yes. Adesha pratyaya. And chakshushaha chakshuhu. Chakshuhu is pratama ekavachanam. So chakshus plus su goes away. Therefore, you get chakshuhu. Then ati muchya, ati purvaka muchdatu. Muchdatu is which conjugation?
Jate yakara.
It is munchati. Much plus she muchadina. Sixth conjugation. Much plus sha plus step. What is that? Should be muchati. but it is not.
No.
Because She Muchadina, Much is the Antargana of Sudadigana.
Mhm.
So some dhatus are there. Few dhatus in the Muchadigana. It will get Num Agama. Therefore, Num will come. What will happen to the Num? Padanta Akara will become Anuswara. Asya Padanta Sijali. Then
Sijali.
Parasvarna. Munchati.
Munchati.
Okay. That is Latlakara Rupa. Here, Ati Purvaka Muchdatu. Ati Upasarga Muchdatu. Tva Pratyaya will come and Tva will be replaced by Lyap.
Yeah.
Samana Kartrikayoho Purvakale, by that sutra, Tva Pratyaya is added to the dhatu. Samana Kartrikayoho Purvakale. Purvakale means for the Kriya which has happened before. One Kriya is followed by another Kriya. The previous Kriya, Purvakalaka Kriya, Kriyayaha Tva Pratyaha Bhavati. When the Karta has to be same, please note. So Devadattaha Bhuktva Vidyalayam Gachati. Not Devadattaha Bhuktva Somadattaha Vidyalayam Gachati. No, no. Samana Kartaka, same Karta must be. Karta is doing two Kriya. Purva Kalika Kriyayam Tva Pratyaha Bhavati. Therefore, Ati plus Much plus Tva. And when Upasarga is there, Samase, this is a compound. What compound? Sugati Pradayaha, by that. Praditat Purusha, in fact, we have seen. Praditat Purusha. Ati is one of the Pradi. So Samase, in the compound, Ananj Purve, when Nanj is not there, then Twa will be replaced by Lyap. If it is Nanj is there, then what happens? Much plus Twa is?
So it will be only Tva.
Tva, na muk.
Much plus
Na
Twa is Muktva.
Bhutva.
Na Muktva. Not Mukta, Muktva. Uttam happens, huh? Uttam Muktva. Na Muktva, Amuktva.
Amutva.
Muktva. Na Muktva, Muktva. Like we have Akritva, Akritva, right? Like that. Okay. So, but if that is okay, na is nanj, but the compound, if it is nanj, then tva pratyaya cannot be replaced by lyap. Therefore, it should be ananj is important. Here, not nanj. Therefore, tva is replaced by lyap. The rule. If nanj is there, then you cannot replace tva by lyap. There is no word atimuchya is there. You cannot make it as amuchya and all, not there. Na muchya, muchya will not come at all, first of all. Please note. Muktva, then amukta, that's okay. But here, nanj, and then twa is twa replaced by lyap, doesn't happen. Not there. That's not possible. Against the rule. Now, here are not nanj, ati is Sugati Pradeha, by that, this is one of the Pradi. Therefore, Atimuchya, Atita, Atitya, Muktaha, Bhavati. Twa is replaced by Lyap. Then content of Lyap is what Pratyaya is?
Yaka. Yaka.
Ardhatuka Pratyaya,
Ardha Dhatuka.
but not Valadi. Therefore, no Itagama, because content is here. It is enjoys Kittam also. Therefore, Angakarya also not possible. How it is Kittam? Then Twa it inherits the Chitta property. Therefore, there is no Angakarya. Therefore, Atimuchya. Atimuchya is Pratipadikam, and also it is Abhyaya. How it is Abhyaya? Twa Tosum Kasunaha Abhyayam. Swarade Epatam Abhyayam. Under that we have this. So this is Abhyaya Pratipadikam. How can we use Abhyaya Pratipadikam in the language? We have to convert into a padam. Add su. And what will happen to su? Abhyayat apsupaha luk bhavati. Therefore, Atimuchya. That is what you get. Atimuchya, Atimuchya, Atimuchya. This is Aupasargika su. Ati Mucha. Then Diraha, I think this is what it's on the last one. Stop here. It's okay. Diraha, Dira Shabda. Diraha, Diro, Diraha. Dira plus just. All this thing we know. Pratamayoho, Purva Savarnaha. Pratamayoho with Purva Savarnaha, Vidhi, Adesha. Purva Savarnaha. Purva Savarnaha means, what is the Adesha? 6102.
Akaram. Purva Akaram.
Purva.
A plus A will be A only. Purva letter.
Purva
Dira.
Savarna Dirgaha Adesha Bhavati. Purva letter is A. That Dirgha is
Akara will be
That will be the replacement in the place of Purva Parayogo. Right?
Yes.
That's a rule, no? Pratamayoho referring to Pratama Vibhakti, Vidya Vibhakti. Then Purva Savarnayoho says
Dirgham.
Dirgha of Purva letter is A, which is A. But A will be the replacement in the place of Purva and Para. Purva Parayogo. Purva Savarna Dirghadesha Bhavati. Apavada to this Nadichi. All those things we have seen. Anyway, Diraha you get. Then this is from the Dhatu, Budhanj Dhatu. Budhanj Dhatu is a Gusanyaka Dhatu. Jgotya Digana. That duplication happens. Dadati, Dattaha, like that, Dadati. So, Dadati nourishes. Dharana Poshnayo. Sarvan Poshayati va Sahadhiraha Panditaha. Poshayati by knowledge. So here Da plus Punari Sutra Kran Pratyaya, which is a Kit Pratyaya, Adadatuka Pratyaya. So Da plus Kran. When Kit Pratyaya follows Gumasta Aladi, Ali, by that Sutra, what will happen? Dirgaha Bhavati. The current Pratyaya is ordained by the Sutra 2.25 Unadi Sutra. Dadatoho current Pratyaya Bhavati. Content is Ra only. Nakara is It, Kakara also It, content is Ra. Then Gumasta, if you remember Gumasta, that one, by that we get 6466. 6466 is, where is there the Dada to Gu, the word is there. That's important. Gu stands, Gu is a Gu Sanyaka Dhatu. Dha Dhatu, Dadha Goda. So this Gu Sanyaka Dhatus, Dha Dhatu. When Aladikit Prate Pare, Ikaraha Adeshaha Bhavati. Okay. So Dha will be replaced by E. Therefore, you get the. Understand, right? Follow?
Yes, Ji.
yes, Jay.
Therefore, Dhira. Or we can take it as a compound also. This is Upapada Samasa. This also we saw in the last. Yam Rati or Ranti ti Dhira. Upapada Samasa. Upapadam a thing by that sutra. Diyam. How the word Diyam is derived? Also I given Diyam. Diyam is Ditya Bhakti Ekavachanam. How do you decline the Shabda Di? Di Shabda is declined like Dihi, Diyav, Diyaha. Diyam, Diyav, Diyaha. Diya, Dibyam, right? So it's like that. Diyam, Diyam Rati. Ra plus Diyam Upapada Samasa. So Upapadam is there. Then Radhatu, that is Radhane, second conjugation. And Pratyaya is Ka Pratyaya. Ataha Akaran Dhatu, when there is no Upasarga, not Upasarga here. Here we have Upapadam. Anupasargika Upapadam. Upapadam should not be Upasarga. Then Ka Pratyaya will come. This is Upapadam a thing. By that compound happens. When Upapadam is there, Upapadam a thing. Combining with not a thing. Combining with a dhatu, Dhatu has got the pratyaya and pratyaya. Now, this is a compound, right? Now, since this is a krit pratyaya, even though we say diyam rati, the vigraha vakya, diyam is ditya bhakti, but kartr karmanoho kriti, by that sutra, karma or karta, association krit pratyaya will be in shashti vibhakti. So, diyam is the object for ra. See, Upapada Samasa, I think we didn't see, but simple only. For example, Kumbhakaraha, the word is there. Kumbhakaraka is Kumbham
Karoti.
Karoti. This is we gave the simple example. Kumbhakara. How we get from the Samasa? Kumbha is the object for Vikrudhatu. Object is Chu plus Kumbha plus Dhatu is Krudhatu. Krudhatu will take some pratyaya. What pratyaya that we have to see. In this case, Anpratyaya. This is called Upapada Samasa. So Upapadam is Kumbham. That is a karma for the Krudhatu. Then the Krudhatu will take the appropriate Pratyaya which are given in 3-2 section. Here Anpratyaya will come. So what will happen to the Dhatu when Anpratyaya follows Nit Pratyaya? Therefore Kru will undergo the Vriddhi. Kar. Kar plus Kara.
Arakaha.
The entire thing is a compound. Compound, what will happen? Pratyaya will drop. Alokika Vigraha. Therefore, what we have Kumbha and Kar. Any Samasa, Sandhi possible? No. Therefore, we get Kumbhakara. Same way here also. Diyam Rati iti Dhiraha. Diyam is 2-1. And Ra, and what Ra is a Dhatu, for which the karma is Diyam. Pratyaya, what Pratyaya it will take, that is we have to find out. That is where the challenge is 3-2 section, 3-1 section. So here we have the sutra 3-2, not 3-1, it's all 3-2, because 3-2 only Upapadam starts. The Upapadam given. So 3-3 we have the Pratyaya Ka. Ka is a content is it's a krit Pratyaya. Because now Dhatu is it's a krit is it's Kridanta now. Dhatu plus Ka is you get a Kridanta. Then when associated with the Kridanta, the Karta and Karma will be in Shashti Vibhakti. 2-3 section we know. What is 2-3 section? Vibhakti section. Karta Karmana Kriti we will see in the Karaka, that section that we have seen up to Saptami. Shashti Vibhakti we have to start. Pratama we have seen. So Shashti, that we will do. So therefore I have changed here that Pratyaya into Vidya Bhakti Pratyaya into Shashti. Because Karta Karmana Kriti, it must be Nas, not But anyway, the pratyaya will go away in compound. Tatita Samasascha, how the pratyaya will go? Supodhatu Pratipadika Yoga Luk Bhavati. Therefore, D plus Ra plus A. D plus Ra plus A. Now, here, what pratyaya this A is? Yeah, the pratyaya A is Arda Dhatuka pratyaya, no doubt. Okay. It is Arda Dhatuka pratyaya. Now, we have a Akaranta Dhatu. Therefore, Akaranta Dhatu, when followed by Pratyaya is a Kit Pratyaya. Therefore, what will happen?
Lopa.
Lopaha Bhavati. By the Sutra,
Iticha.
Iticha. There is no Iticha. Ato Lopa Iticha only is there. Not Iticha. Ato Lopaha. Ato Lopo Iticha. 6464. Please see the Sutra. Ato Lopa Iticha. Ato Lopaha Iticha. When it Ajadi Adadatu Kingit Pratyaya Pare, then Akarantasya Angasya, Akarantasya Angasya Lopaha Bhavati. when adadatuka ajadi adadatuka pratyaya, and it could be due to itagama also. But here it is not itagama. We have ajadi adadatuka pratyaya because pratyaya is ka. Content is it's a kit pratyaya. Ajadi adadatuka pratyaya follows the akaranta dhatu. Ra. Therefore, ra, that will drop. Therefore, you have other fine. Therefore, you have dira. Will drop of dhatu. Therefore, you get dira. So you get the word dira. So dira, the word can be derived in two ways. Either we can take it as upapada samasa, diyam rati diraha, or can take dira could be in this way. Current pratyaya you add that also. That is diyam dadati sarvan poshayati iti diraha. Kartari vitpatti also we can take current pratyaya, adding current pratyaya to the dhatu. Both way it is possible. One compound, other one not a compound, just wondering it. The next one is, okay, now, diyam the word. Okay, that's how the word diyam is derived. That is diyam or diyaha, whatever it is. That is, pratipadikam is di. How di is derived? Di is derived from dhyai dhatu. Dhyai is chintayam, to meditate. So dhyai plus derivation of the word di. How di is there? Di is a pratipadikam. How do you get di? So dhyai plus kvip pratyaya. Vipratyaya is anyebhyapi drishyate, can be added to any dhatu by which you get a pratipadikam, the zero suffix. So dhyai plus kvip. Then when followed by ashiti, agent dhatu, when followed by ashit pratyaya, it will be replaced by akara, adechaha pradeshi ashiti. By that, dhyai will become dhya. Now dhya plus kvip. Dhya plus kvip, and then what will happen? This is vartikam is that. This you have to note. Dhyayatehe samprasaranam cha. This is a vartikam. So by that vartika, when kit pratyaya follows, dhyai dhatu will undergo samprasara. This you will not see as one of the samprasarana dhatus in 6.1.15 or 6.1.16. This we know as a samprasarana dhatu only by this vartika. Please note.
And
Dhyayatehe
this
referring,
is only for dhyai dhatu only.
dhyai dhatu, vartikam is there. Want to check? Please check the Vartika for the Sutra Dhyayatehe Samprasaranam cha. This is under the Sutra 3 to 178. Dhyayatehe Samprasaranam cha. Vipratya will come, and for Dhyai Dhatu it will undergo Samprasaranam. Dhyai Dhatu will undergo Samprasaranam also. Okay. This is a Vartika 2 3 to 178. Anyebhyaha Shyate. Right?
Yes.
So Vartikam, that's why when this first is Kit Pratyaya comes, and Vartika to, we will add this. Vartika to the Sutra 3 to 28. You'll see this. So then Ya will become E, Samprasaranam. The Kara is replaced by Igyanaha Samprasaranam. Therefore, E will become, the Yakara will become E. Then after that, what happens? Kit Pratyaya, zero suffix, it will go away. That's okay. That later will drop it. For Samprasarana purpose, only retain that. Now, what will happen to the E here? The E is Samprasaranam. That Sanya also it enjoy. It is Samprasarana E, which follows the consonant. So therefore, Angasya Halaha. When Hal is followed by the Samprasarana, then Samprasarana that will get Dirga Adesha. This is by the Sutra Halaha, which is in 642. 641 is Angasya Adhikara. 641 is Angasya Adhikara. The very next sutra is Alaha. Alaha is in Panchami. So Alaha, that is followed by following the Hal, right? Then Angasya Samprasaranasya, very Samprasaranam coming from the immediate previous sutra, that is previous chapter, last sutra. Angasya Samprasaranasya, what will happen? Dirgaha. Dirgaha by the sutra. This is under the Adhikara. Dralope Purvasya Dirgonaha. This we have seen, right? Remember. 63111 up to 6418. No Padayaha and all we have seen. Dirga section. So, Hal, when Angasya Samprasaranasya Dirgaha Desha Bhavati Tada Alaha Uttarasya Samprasaranasya. So, yeah. Alaha Sutra. Alaha is Panchami Bhakti. 642. Panchami. So, Angasyante Vidyamanasya Sampratsana Sangikasya Tasmineve Ange Alvarnat Paraha Vidyate. If that is Anga ending with the Samprasarana, and in the Anga itself, the Samprasarana follows the Hal, then the Samprasarana will undergo Dirghadesha. Right? Now, applying this rule, therefore, E is Samprasarana which of the Anga, and it follows the Hal, therefore, will undergo Dirgha. So, Angasya Vidyamanaha. Okay. Angasya Vidyamanaha Samprasaranasya. Angasya Samprasaranasya. Need not be Anta. That will undergo Dirgha. Therefore, you get D, become E. Then E plus, in fact, we can make, because Angasya is, Ante is given, in fact, what step I'm rewriting, make one correction. You can put this here. That's E plus A will become, this is Samprasaranam followed by a vowel, Samprasaranacha, by that becomes E. Now this is the Anga with regard to the Kvip Pratyaya. Now Angasyante Vidyamanasya Ikaraha. And if it follows the Hal, therefore becomes Dirgha. Therefore, in the website, Anta is given. Now it fulfills the Anta condition. Anta you can take, yes, because it is given. Kashika also says so. Anga Avayava Yad Halau Yaduttaram Samprasaranam Tadantasya Angasya. So, Anga ending with Samprasaranam, Sutra says. So, therefore, you do Samprasaranacha first and then do this apply the Sutra. Therefore, E becomes E. Right? Follow?
Yes, dear.
Yes, Ji.
Therefore, you get D. Now, D is a Sabdati Samasasya Pratipadikam. You can decline D, he. And this is a Kivanta. Therefore, Kivantaha Dhatatvam Najahati. That also just additional point you can note. Why this not additional point? Why it is required is we have seen the declination of D. Dihi, Dio, Diyaha, Diyam. Now, D plus some, what happens? D plus some is generally what will apply? Ditya Bhakti. We apply N Sandhi. Right?
Oh.
Or Ami Purvaha we apply.
Oh.
But Ami Purva cannot apply because Ami Purva says, when Am follows, Nadi Mandal, what happened? Nadi plus Ikaranta Dhatu. Ikaranta Shabda. Nadi plus What happens there? How do you get Nadi? Nadi is Nadi Sanya. Right? Ikaranta. Nadi plus So there what we applied, if you remember, that E, that that Ami Purvaha only. Yeah, that Ami Purvaha. Nadi plus Ami Purvaha, Purva Pariyavastane, Purvaha Adesha Bhavati. Therefore, both are replaced. I thought Patamayoha Purva Sarnaha Nadichi, that will not apply here. Okay. Nadi, Ami Purvaha. But here, why don't we apply Ami Purvaha? If you apply Ami Purvaha, then you will have Deem. Like Nadim, you will have Deem. That is not a form. And the also derived from the Jai Dhatu, adding Piprataya, Dhatutvam Jagati. Therefore, it enjoyed the status of being a Dhatu also. Therefore, because it is a Dhatu and Dhatu followed by Ajadi Pratyaya, Achishto Dhatu Braham Yang by this sutra, when Ajadi Pratyaya follows Ikaranta Rukaranta Dhatu, then the Dhatu will get the Adesha Yang Vang. Right?
Yes.
Therefore, E is replaced by Yang. Nakara is ith letter. It is a ith letter, which tells you that Adesha will be the end, alontasya. Not the entire D is replaced. Huh? E is replaced by Yang. Nakara ith letter, you can remove that. And the Yang content is Ya only. Therefore, D plus Diyam. So for Dhatutvam Jagati, that property is important. That's why I have written Shivantaha Dhatutvam Jagati. Diyam. Then Pretya. Prapurvaka Dhatu is Indatu. Indatoho Lep Pratyang Yochikitva Pretya iti Padam Siddhyati. Pratipadikam and then Padam. Indatu. Praupasarga. Tva Samase. Samana Kartaka Yoga Purvakale. Then Samase Anuj Purve. Tva will be replaced by Lep. Now Pra plus E plus Tva is replaced by Lep. Lep is Adadatuka, not Valadi, no Itakama possible. Dhatu also has to be said and Pratyaya also has to be Valadi. Here ruled out. Content is here. Now what happens after this? What Pratyaya Ya is? Ya is? The Krit Pratyaya. Adadatuka Krit Pratyaya. Therefore, and also it is a Pit Pratyaya. Krit and Pit. Therefore, Rasvasya Kriti Piti. Rasvasya Kriti Piti Pratyaya per Rasvasya. Here Rasva is will get Tuk Agama. Therefore, Tuk Agama here. Content is Takara. Therefore, Itya. Pra plus E.
Plus E.
Pretya, just Gunasandhi.
Loudly, yeah.
Gunasandhi. Pretya. The Pretya is, how you decline Pretya? It is a Lebanta. Lebanta means Dep is in place has come in the place of Tva. Therefore, by Tva Tosun Kasunaha, it is indeclinable. Abhyam. Tosun and Kasun, they are also Pratyaya. Okay. Tva Anta, Tosun and Kasunanta, all these are Abhyam. So Abhyaya Pratipadikam Siddhyati. And Abhyam plus Upasargikasu, same thing, Pretya only. Because Pratyaya, Supodhatu, Abhyaya Supaha, by that sutra, Supratyaya will become look. Therefore, you get Padam, Pretya Padam. Then Asmat. Asmat Lokat Preeti. Asmat, what is the Pratipadikam? Idam. Panchami Vibhakti. Idam Shabda already we have seen. Idam plus Nasi. Idadinam Aha, by that Makara is replaced by A. Then A plus, yes or no? Makara replaced by A. Then here also A is there, here also A plus A, Ato Gune. Therefore, you have A only. I have not written the step. I have written all because we have seen already. That's why I have not written everything in detail. Idadinam Aha, by that sutra, Makara is replaced by A. Then Ida plus A plus A, Ato Gune, you will have Ida. But Ida only I have written here. But I have written like this because this id will undergo some change. Okay, you understand? Yes.
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 Recall.
Yes,
Then This is the what Shabda? Sarvanama Shabda. So
Sarvam.
Tag Nasing Nasam, by that Nasi, Panchami will be replaced by Smat.
But this sutra, smart
Which one?
menu, something will be there, is it?
Huh?
Same sutra will apply, 7112.
Ta Nasi Nasam. Okay, this is not the one.
Or
71.
Sarvanama sutra.
Next
Smart.
sutra is next sutra. 712. Ta, not Ta Nasi. Ta Nasi. Nasi is Panchami. That is for Adantanga. Here we don't have that. So it is,
Smart mino, something.
yeah, Saman Nasi Nyoho Smarts Mino. Because this is Tag Nasi Nasam for Adantanga. Then Sarvanamnaha Smai, then Sarvanamnaha 7115 will apply. Okay, the copy paste problem. 7115.
Nasingayoho, smart mino.
Yeah, what is that? 7115. Just copy paste. Because Sarvanama Shabda, therefore, it will apply. Nasi for Panchami and Shashti replaced by, sorry, yeah, Panchami and Saptami, not Shashti. Panchami and Saptami, Nasi and Ni, replaced by Smat and Smin Sutra. Okay. Then Ida plus Smat, here ending that A part, you remove it. Because this Ida, what will happen? When followed by Hal, then that Id will become Lopaha by Ali Lopaha 72113. This is very specific for 7.2 section, last section, we have that Kimaha Kaha, etc. will apply. Ali Lopaha. Akaka Karanta Idam Shabdasya, Id Ityasya, starting from the Tritiya Vibhakti up to Saptami, Aladi Pratyayeshu Pareshu Lopaha Bhavati. So Id, which is Avayava of the Pratipadikam, that is Anga, that will become Lopaha when followed by Aladi Vibhakti Pratyaya, Hali Lopaha. Okay, Ali Lopaha will apply. Therefore, Id will go away. Therefore, A alone will be there. Asmat. So get Asmat. I'm not dealing with it because already we have seen this in Subanta section. Difficult to remember. That's why I given the sutra. You can go through that. I just copy pasted from our document only. So this idam derived from the dhatu idi, Bhadigana, idi dhatu. Therefore, num will come. So ind plus come in. There's a sutra. Come in nalopaha, come in pratyaya as well as nakara lopaha, but nakara of ind, and that the lopaha happens. Come in pratyaya is ordained after the ind dhatu and nakarascha lopaha bhavati. Therefore, id plus content of come in nakara is it, e is it, kakara also it letter, content is therefore idam. So indati parameshwarya hetuhu bhavati iti idam. Or pratyaksha vishaya bodhakaha sarvanama sanyakova. That is what the meaning given in the Unadi Pata. So it is sarvanama sanya and idam, it is pratyaksha vishaya bodhakaha. Okay, idam from the Ind dhatu. Parameshwarye. The meaning is Parameshwarye. Indati Parameshwarya hetuhu bhavati iti idam. Or we can take the meaning to be, it is Sarvanama Shabda. Pratyaksh Vishaya Bodhataha. Okay. So by that we get the form, we get the dhatu, so we get the pratipadikam in idam. That's how we get idam. And this is there's a shloka which we have seen. Idamastu sannikrishtam samipataravarti chayetadorupam adasastu viprakrishtam taditi parokshe vijaniya. Idam Shabda is used to refer to that which are near, which are very near etad. For others. Paroksha Tad Shabda. Okay, the same idam can be derived from in gato also. There is another sutram is there. which is extra, which I found somewhere, that's why I added. That is also possible. There's a damuk pratyaya. So damuk pratyaya add to in dhatu, in gatau, then we get dam. You may ask why guna, because damuk kakara is it letter. That's why guna doesn't happen. Otherwise, he would have become a. Okay, this source is something different, but this is, you can see in unadi. This is also, we have to take it as unadi only. Then loka. Loka is loka shabda. Panchami, loka plus nasi like ramat. So therefore, here also, it is Panchami. Therefore, ta, nasi, nasam, inat, syaha. Inat will come, right? This is
Yes.
Adantanga, not Taranama. Therefore, this will apply.
Yes.
Ina, at, sya. Adantanga, Tritiya Bhakti, ta will be replaced by ina, and nas will be replaced by, nasi will be replaced by at. So, loka plus at, then becomes
Loka, Savarna Dirgha.
Akastavana Dirga, loka. Then you can apply Jalam Dashante, then Vavasane. This is on the dhatu lokru, first conjugation. Lokate, avalokate, all those things comes. So, loka plus kai pratyaya. The sense of bhave. Bhave means just dhatu artha, abstract noun. So, loka plus gai, loka plus gai. You get loka. Gai pratyaya can cause angakarya, but here it is no angakarya, that not iganta, not achilletter or penultimate rasvaik and all. So therefore it will not apply. Just you add loka, the word you get. Bhave, lokaha. Lokyate iti lokaha. You can just bhave artha we can take. That which is lokyate and lokyate anubhuyate iti lokaha. Lokyate is anubhuyate. You can give the vitpatti like that. That which is experienced. Lokyate, anubhuyate iti lokaha. We can take bhave or we can take, why not? We can take akartari chakarake sanyayam, that which is experienced. That is better. 317, one sutra before that. Akartari chakarake sanyayam is sutra mixer. That we can take. Akartari 3119. Bhave also fine. Or akartari. Then I am taking it as a karma vitpatti. That which is experienced, that which is anubhuyate. That also we can take. Therefore, the sutra is 3119. That which is experience, lokyate, anubhuyate. The last but one. Amritaha from the, it is Pratama Vibhakti Bhagavachanam, Amrita plus just. So Pratamayoho Purva Savarnaha, by that, Purva Savarna will be, Purva Dirga will, Savarna Dirga will replace both. Therefore, Amritaha you get, right? And Amritaha, the word is a compound. Namritaha,
Amritaha.
Nanj Tat Purusha. Okay. How do you get by the sutra? Nanj, 2 to 6 we have seen. Nayaha, nai. Na mritaha. Na is abhiyam. Mritaha, mrita plus jas. Then when you compound, we are compounding. This alokika vigraha vakya. Supodhatu pratipadikiyoho luk bhavati. Then we have na plus mrita. Then what will happen to na? Nayaha lopaha bhavati. Nalopaha nayaha, by that sutra. Nakara in the compound of nai will become lopaha. Therefore, amrita, amrita, namrita, amrita you get. Tripati samasascha, this is a compound, nanch tatpurusha, compound. Okay. Or we can, this is a simple nanch tatpurusha. Or we can take Bhagubrigi also. Avidyamanam mritam maranam yasmin tat amritam. That is also possible. And pulling it become amritaha. Hence Bhagubrigi. Avidyamana plus su. Mrita plus su. Two padam. They combine together become a compound. Supodhatu pratipadikyo look bhavati. Then avidyamana plus mrita. Then what will happen is, the one Vartika is, sir, nayaha astyartanam vachyaha va cha uttarapada lopaha. By that Vartika, nayaha, that avidyamana is there, then avidyamana, nayaha astyartanam vachyaha, asti means vidyamanaha. Uttarapada lopaha. This is by this Vartika that avidyamana, that vidyamana becomes lopaha. This Vartika which is in the here. Aneka manya padate nanj bhogubrihi. Nanj bhogubrihi. There we have this Vartika. Tashika. You see this. So here, nayaha astyartanam cha uttarapada lopascha bhavati vaktavyaha. Avidyamana putraha yasya becomes aputraha. So here, avidyamanaha itself is a nanj. Na vidyamanaha avidyamanaha. So this astyartha shabda, that becomes lopaha when there is, not when there is, that uttarapada, which is has got the meaning of astyartha uttarapada of a nanj, that becomes lopaha. The sutra, by the Vartika, by that Vartika, the Vidyamana becomes lopaha, therefore you get amrita. So nayaha astyartanam vachyaha. Vidyamana is astyartha, with asti, sattayam. That when that is uttarapada, that uttarapada will become lopaha. Is the, that is also, that itself with the nanj. Na vidyamana vidyamana. So vidyamana becomes lopaha. Therefore amrita, you get. Amrita is compound. Nanj bhogubri. Either we can take it as nanj tat purusha, nanbri, both are possible. Fine. Then mrita, how the word mrita is derived from the mring, fourth conjugation, the fourth conjugation. Riyate, not udadi, the typo. It is fourth conjugation. Fourth conjugation is jivadi.
Divadi.
Mriyate, mriyete, mriyante. So mru plus ta pratyaya. Just add mrita. Simple. Nangakari not possible. This is a kit. Nishta pratyaya, mrita. That which is dead. Last one is bhavanti. Bhavanti we know. Bhudatoho, latlakara rupam, pratama purusha, vachanam. Bhu sattayam, first conjugation, first dhatu. Om bhuhu, that bhudatu. Bhu plus G. G will be replaced by anti. Anta. So G is sarvadhatika pratyaya. Tartari sarvadhatike, shap will come. Bhu is the anga for shap. Bhu plus shap is the anga for G. And by jontaha, G, the jakara is replaced by ant. Those things we know. So bhu is the anga. Bhu will become followed by sarvadhatika pit pratyaya. Bhu will become bo. Bo plus a plus anti. Bo plus a is the anga for anti. So anga will be ending with avarna. For angakarya not possible with regard to anti pratyaya. And also anti is a sarvadhataka apit pratyaya. Angakarya also not possible. Therefore, this you can do sandhi karya bo plus a bhava bhavanti. Bhava plus anti ato gune, right? Therefore, bhavanti. That's how we get. Okay. So with this mantra, the entire mantra is done. And as I said, in the first mantra, some corrections, the derivations for prana, I think I have made.
And that PDF also send again, sir.
Yes, this prana, it is prana. That also, you please discuss in your class when you study among yourself. If any correction, let me know. So this first mantra also I corrected. I think I corrected. Okay.
Yes,
The prana alone you can take. It is not a nijanta. You can take it as a halascha. Therefore, al anta dhatu when followed by gai. That is proper. Huh?
Okay.
Gai pratyaya is ordained after the halanta dhatu in the karana vitpatti, karanartha. Therefore, you get prana. So it's stop here.
They here our small typo is there. And today's this thing. That Vartika Dhyayatehe Samprasaranam cha. That sutra is 170, 3 to 178. We have written 3 to 78, I think.
It is there in Anyebhyaha Drishyante, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So 3 to 78. What I have written?
178 it should be.
3
3
to
to
7.
178.
Anyebhyaha Drishyante is 3 to 178.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then, yes. Okay. So do you follow all? Well, I mean, if not all, at least many things you may not remember, but it's a recollection.
Yes, we are discussing in our revision class also. Upanishat only.
Okay. धन्यवादः. Stop here. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Dhanyavadah. It's not possible to remember everything, I know. But you have the notes with you, all the materials. You have Sutra Pada with you, and you have the website also. If you can, based on the notes and whatever we saw in the class, if you can
Yes, we can.
refer where you want to refer, that you must be. Yeah, at least, of course, you must spend some time.
Yes,
Sutra is not, we are studying all the sutras. We have spent a lot of time, huh?
New
Entire
sutras
sutra.
are also there. So,
New also is there and old, because, and still we have not completed. A lot of things to be seen.
yes,
After the Karaka, then Kridanta, I mean, Inganta, or whatever it is, then Ashtadhya Pravesha will start. The entire first volume is done. So that itself we have seen many topics. Subanta, Sandhi, all the topics, Karaka, detail. Many things are we have seen. Difficult to remember, but if you can, with the help of notes and website and if you can follow, that's good. But of course, you need to spend some quality time. Then you will get it.
Yes,
I'll send this document. Please compare with the first mantra also, and then if any corrections are there, let me know. I'll make it. Second mantra is correct. This mantra from the prana, etc., that we have to. I'll send you both. Dhanyavad.
धन्यवाद